Thierry, in your domain, your organization is tasked to see the future, and most definitely, industrial enterprise is key part of the future that we want to see. What excites you in this future?
So first of all, the future is exciting. The future is bright. I'm very, very excited about a future that allows us to know more about ourselves, about everything that's going on around us in our personal lives, our professional lives, whether it's at work, at home, in enterprise, in industrial environments. It's a future where we will know a lot more about the spaces around us, machines, devices, industrial processes, ourselves as agents in the environment. And that knowledge will give us deeper insights into what's going on. And that knowledge allows us to make better decisions, optimize our outcomes, optimize our processes. And we're not doing this optimization just for the sake of it. It's because ultimately it drives increases in productivity, efficiency, safety, and sustainability. And I think those are things that we all care about. In addition, the optimization will allow us a greater degree of automation. And again, we're not thinking of automation as a goal in itself, but automation really helps us to optimize the either extremely mundane or the extremely complex. The extremely mundane are things that we know how to do, but we just don't want to do them. They're boring, they're laborious, we just don't really want to do them. The extremely complex are things that we would love to do, but we're just not able to. Physically, mentally, the task is just so complex. And the interaction with machines and robots is really to augment us in those tasks that are either mundane or complex. And so it's an exciting future about us interacting with machines, allowing us to do tasks that we're good at, tasks that we want to do, and ultimately go to higher value added tasks versus things that are too complicated, too labor intensive, or too boring.
We live in a very exciting time. It is not often we have an opportunity in our career to witness a full transformation of an industry. And that's exactly what's happening in industrial enterprise. What I want to know, very curious, what's your view and what excites you best about being part of this journey, Vach?
Well, it's interesting you mentioned the transformation. I've lived through two transformations. One is the transformation from the various types of networks we had consolidating on IP, and everyone taking IP networks as the way to go forward. And we've had a transformation in the service provider industry where they've moved to an all IP network. Now we're seeing another interesting phase, which is the enterprises taking a major step in transforming themselves and digitalizing. And in the service provider industry, there were so many use cases where IP was used, whether it was broadband access, whether it was business services, mobile backhaul, co-routing, and so on. But when I look at the opportunity in the enterprise space, it is so much wider. There are so many things that we can do that not just transform the industries themselves, but transform our way of seeing how those industries operate in new and exciting ways, and for the betterment of society also. And so we look at these not just as mission critical, but society critical industries now.